This area is one of the few to get a full rework, and I believe it's a bit underrated. This is the Vampires of Drefia. This spawn is located in Drefia to the west side of Terasha. No quest is required for access, just follow this path and go down 5 times. Here you will be at the first floor of the new vampires, but the main floor to hunt is on -6, so go through here and down again. The main creatures are the vampires, with a variety of other monsters in less density, and my level recommendation is 90 for crystalline arrows, but at least 80 for great mana potions. Since the spawn takes a bit to get to, it's better to be able to last longer with the greater mana potions. Also, you will be using a good amount of them with AoE style of hunting, which should be how you hunt the spawn. I did try at first going a single target one by one, kiting around the middle, and this will be doable at over level 50, but the experience was sitting at around 150k raw, on a level 70 which is pretty low. Upon switching to AoE, I went up to 180k, but I was focusing more on -5 for vampires. I was also skinning them off with a pleasant wooden stake to get vampire dust, which is good for profit in new servers, and that was the case on this character. On normal servers, their prices and demand are lower, so you will be lowering your XP for little gain, so keep that in mind. I came back on a better character with a fully tier 3 bow, and the experience was a lot different now, especially with focusing on -6. On this one I was doing over 480k raw, which in contrast is almost 3 times the experience from before, but there is plenty of reasons for that, such as skills, imbuements, crystalline arrows, and the floor I was hunting. Speaking of which, the way I was hunting was doing a lap around the edge of the room, starting on the northeast stairs and doing a pull with the creatures on the right. Then I will go backwards to do the lap. For the most part, I will do the pulls around these circles and lure creatures from around the spot, kiting all the time. Additionally, because this was a strong character, I was overkilling the spawn, so I will include some pulls upstairs. On this stair, it was around 2 to 4 vampires, and then on the main stairs, I will walk north doing all the vampires on the way to the other stairs, and this was around 12 vampires or so. Also, something to watch out for in this floor, and especially on this part of the map, is that there can be 2 rare bosses of Nemesis category that spawn here. One of the vampire lords, Arashir the Ancient One, spawns in this room, and Gravelord Osharan spawns in this one. You will encounter both of them as you're doing the lap. Just pay attention if you see a Lich, because that's what Gravelord looks like, and Arashir summons Lich as well. Also, Arashir can drop a Vampire Lord token, which is valued at around the 400 to 600k in most servers. The Great Lord doesn't drop anything meaningful, and both bosses are done for their easy bestiary points. Also, for the actual spawn, most of the profit comes from selling the Vampire Teeth, which I was getting between 20 to 25 in 30-minute hunts. The regular drops will often not pay for supplies. Additionally, there is other creature products worth selling in the market, lances and incantation notes, one used for a world event and the other for doing the access to a boss in the Forgotten Knowledge questline. The latter holds more value as it has more demand, so check the price on the market. And if none of this was interesting to you, well, thank you for watching till this point and consider checking this playlist as there is more options to hunt. Lastly, join the Discord community if you got questions for advice.